Hope to have you on again soon. Now for the last story. The people of Iceland have come up with a unique solution to the collapse of their financial system. Boot out the men. Stacy, what exactly is going on?
That's right, Max. It's the Icelandic solution. The age of testosterone comes to an end in Iceland. This was the first government to fall because of the financial crisis. They now have a lesbian, an openly gay prime minister, Johanna Sigurdardóttir, and she's appointed 50% of her cabinet are women. Women have been appointed to run New Gleitner Bank and New Landesbanki Bank.
Stacy, I think we have to go to Connecticut again. Let's talk to Gina Barreca. She's a woman. She's a comedian. She's a professor of women's studies at University of Connecticut. She's Gina Barreca.
Hello, I'm glad to be here.
Welcome to the Oracle. We have a question for you. You teach women's studies at the University of Connecticut. Can you tell us how women might run the economy different?
Well, I mean, almost anything would be better. Actually, sort of blind chickens would do a better job right now. Men have been playing with money for a very long time, and they got things started out well. But now we need the women to come in and sort of to make sure that things run well. Women aren't seeing money as a way to take over the world. We actually want to put the secure back in securities. We would like to make sure that there's some kind of connection between what value some kind of currency has and not just seeing it as some way to win. I mean, guys just want to hit the next thing out of the ballpark. They just want to make sure that they increase their testosterone level by the end of the day. And I think women are actually interested in those little details, you know, that we're always interested in.
Details. I'm tired of details.
Yeah, little.
Let's get Pierre in the conversation here. Pierre, what do you think about this? Women taking over the banking system.
Well, some of them, first of all, some of them have done pretty well in that testosterone-dominated world, actually, and they've shown that they could play by the old rules as well as the new rules. So I'm not sure that they'll bring such a fresh perspective in the ruling of financial world, but that's my very modest contribution to this high-level debate.
So in other words...
But I also think that there's...
Go ahead, please. Continue. I mean, I'm the man, it's my show, but please continue. Obviously, women run the show now, and I defer to you.
Good, thank you. I appreciate that, and quite right, too. It seems to me that even though there have been women playing in this arena, that there is no woman, there's no broad that has ever wanted to be the female, you know, Gordon Gekko. There's no woman going around saying greed is good. And if she's doing that, she's faking it.
You know, several hundred years ago, 300 or 400 years ago, Gina, women, of course, were witch hunted and blamed for crop failures. So why not witch hunt the men this time around? Let's blame them for the financial failures.
Well, it's sort of hard not to blame the people who have been in control of the system when the system collapses. It doesn't seem to me that that's a witch hunt. It doesn't seem to me that you really need to look too far to point fingers, and if all of the fingers pointing all happen to be pointing at people who look pretty much the same and actually are wearing the same suits and ties, it seems to me that diversity might now seem not just like an answer to somebody's wimpy little question or something that somebody wants on the side, but it might be the real, you know, goal to look for. If it was Lehman Brothers and sisters, maybe it all wouldn't have gone, you know, collapse in exactly the same way at exactly the same time.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm ready for a new age of women dominating, something I've been waiting for quite some time.
But it doesn't come with the outfits. That's what you guys have to understand.
I'll bring my own outfits if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Gina, what we do on this show is we make a prediction to see where this is all going. We consult the Oracle, which, of course, the Oracle of Delphi, I believe, was a woman. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right. She had a good job. She had a good job.
Fantastic. She was giving good, I think the opening of Macbeth had
advice.
Women as well. Time for the #1 prediction. #1, testosterone level restrictions introduced in the new global financial regulations. All right, that sounds reasonable.
That sounds good.
#2, a dozen Icelandic bankers are found guilty of crimes against the economy. No need for these anymore. I'm just going to go au naturel.
Yeah, I'm ready to give it all up, aren't you?
I'm ready. I've had enough of it. I don't think, I agree, the men have totally trashed the planet, they've trashed the ecology, they've trashed the economy. Give the ball to the women for a change. Let them run with it.
You know,
give them both balls. I don't care.
But you know, Men have always said, oh, what would you girls do without us? And you think of what would the world be like without men? It would be a world without crime and full of fat, happy women.
Sounds like fun.
Exactly.
All right, Gina, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pierre, and Stacy, of course. Thank you so much. Next week, we're going to be talking about lots more prognostications, so set your watch by it. Until then, remember, there's always the future.